Hey guys, for my last vlog review, I'm going to be doing the movie The Matrix. It came out in 1999, which is the year that I was born, so I always thought that was pretty cool. I watched it for the first time about a year ago with my younger sister because it's one of her favorite movies. And it was directed by the sister duo of Lana and Lily Wachowski. I thought that was really cool when I looked it up because the Wachowski sisters are they directed one of my favorite Netflix original series, Sense8. So I was really excited about that when I found it out. The Matrix is about this guy who spent most of his life always kind of questioning what reality is and what is basically the point of his life and everyone else's life in the world. And throughout the movie, he starts like get gains more understanding of what reality is and like what is real and what is not real. So it was actually really interesting to watch, especially for the second time. So one of my favorite scenes in the movie is the scene near the middle when the main character Neo, when he meets with this oracle who is supposed to tell him what his path is, what his fate is. However, Neo is the type of guy who is very headstrong, very stubborn. He likes to figure things out himself and just rely on himself, like his own mental capacity, and not have anyone else really tell him what to do. So the Oracle, when the Oracle herself met Neo and saw that that's the kind of person he was, she was able to relay his destiny to him without exactly telling him what he was expecting to hear, because Neo walked in and everyone else that Neo had met prior to the Oracle had told him that he was this chosen one. He was in this all knowing like prophecy. He was in this prophecy and he's supposed to be the one that saves everyone from this terrible war that's going on. And he was expecting the Oracle basically the same thing. But the Oracle, before when she finally meets him and understands who he is, she knows like this isn't, I can't just say this is what's going to happen because he's not going to believe it. He has to figure it out himself. And so she tells him practically the opposite of what he was expecting to hear so that he can be able to like one of the characters in the movie later on says, so he can walk the path himself instead of just knowing his path, so he can walk it himself. So I thought that was really interesting because when I was watching it the first time, I was like, I heard all the other characters telling Neo, you know, you're the chosen one, you're the chosen one, you have to, like, this is what you need to do, this is what's going to happen. And to have this all-knowing oracle say the complete opposite, it's just like, wait, what, then what's going on? Who is Neo? What is he? What is why is he seem so special to everyone else, but not to the person who sees the prophecy herself? But after watching it the second time, I realized that's her. She was just trying to make him like figure everything out for himself. I throughout the movie, I've noticed how everything, like all the little details, like the editors and the directors and everyone's paid so much attention to the details that were in the movie. The graphics were amazing. Everything felt like I just felt myself being immersed into everything because everything just flowed so seamlessly. I'm not saying like I it's kind of impressive for that year to have graphics like that, and I'm not saying that movies from that time have horrible graphics. It's just I wasn't expecting such good ones like that one to be in a movie like this. It was just really good. I especially love the fact that whenever Morpheus has on like those his black glasses are like kind of famous that go with like he wears them almost everywhere. Those black glasses, you can see like almost exact reflection on what he's seeing, what he's supposed to be seeing, even though like me and myself, whenever I look into his glasses, I'm kind of half expecting to see the camera, but then I look and it's literally just him. Like it'll be him talking to Neo in a regular room, and all you see in the glasses is Neo. And I thought that was really cool to because they could have easily made his glasses they could have blurred it or like they could have made it kind of matte so that there is no reflection at all in his glasses, but they went out of their way to make sure that like you know this is they wanted to take it to some next level, and I really appreciated that. I thought that was really cool. The only thing that I kind of had a problem with this movie is the fact that uh, the two of the main characters, Neo and the basically the lead female Trinity, I didn't think that they needed to fall in love near at the end. Throughout the entire movie, nothing was hinted towards it. I personally feel like nothing was hinted towards them being in love or falling in love. They just had normal conversations. Neil was going through something really traumatic throughout the entire movie, and Trinity was there to help him out, to guide him through this process that she's been through already. And I guess you can say that at that point, that's when they fall in love, but like there was no specific like thing that called out to me to say like they're gonna end up together. I just felt like it was kind of out of the blue near the end. But then also you can also chalk it up to the fact that it's fate, because near the end, Trinity reveals that when she went to go speak to the Oracle told her that she would fall in love with the chosen one, which is Neo. And I guess like the suddenness of it was just came from the fact that it's just fate. Like there's nothing you can do. They're gonna fall in love either way. I personally feel like it could have their confess like their them confessing their feelings for each other could have waited for like the sequel or the movie after, or just like maybe a little bit earlier on. I don't know. It felt really weird for me to see them all of a sudden say I love you, and I need to be with you forever and all this other stuff. I thought that was weird. Other than that, I really enjoyed the movie. I feel like I can watch it over and over and over again, and find new things, and enjoy different perspectives while watching. And I definitely recommend. So thank you, and good night.